Hey everybody, I'm Extraordinary Jr. and welcome to my own personal top 25 favorite video game list. So to me, what makes a good game? To me, a good video game is how well can you explain your story, how memorable is it, how in-depth is your characters, is the gameplay good, is the music good, what makes it good, what makes this game memorable and one of my favorites. There's no guidelines to this list, any system's up for grabs, Mac, PC, whatever, NES, Genesis, PS2, PS3, Xbox, Wii, anything. All these games can be from any system, from anywhere, and at any time. Now, I will be honest, I've not experienced every video game, of course. I've never played, spoiler, Metroid, Mega Man. I've never played any of those. So if you're expecting like the Mega Man 2 or something big, number 5, I'm sorry, I never played those games. And just because I like these games does not mean that you have to like them. Just because I don't like a game that you really like does not mean that I'm a bad person. I don't like your stuff. We can all get along. It's not a hateful thing. So without further ado, let's go. We have 2 videos to explain my top 25 favorite video games. Let's not waste any more time. Let's dive right in. Number 25, Lost Odyssey on the Xbox 360. Now, what makes this game perfect? I don't know. The graphics, the music, the story, everything. I mean, oh my god. When I played this game for the first time, I honestly did not know what to think. This game is so like in depth, like it makes you feel so bad for the main character. I don't really want to go in depth about the story or anything because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But the main character, he cannot die. He has been cursed to live on the earth for 1,000 years, and he just sees everyone he loves and cares about die over many years. It's very sad. And the music in this game, oh my god, it's some of the saddest music I've ever heard in my entire life. It makes you feel so bad, so alone. But this game is just amazing. You have to play this, and this is only number 25, and I feel so strongly about this game. Like I've never cried during a video game, but the music in this game has made me very, very sad. It's very, very sad game, but it's a lot of fun, and you have to try this game. Lost Odyssey on the Xbox 360. Don't get lost in the fray. Follow this game, find it, and play it. Number 24, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Now, what is there to say about Skyrim that has not been said before? New game, comes out. Oblivion, of course, was a huge success before it. This game made me love the series all over again. You want to go fight dragons, you want to go finish the game, be a Thane, whatever, go ahead. You want to be a thief, you want to go steal everything like me from every merchant, every store, whatever, go ahead. You want to be a warrior, you want to be the greatest like there ever was, whatever, go ahead. You can do whatever you want. Free roaming games like that are perfect. They give you no direction, and you just choose how you want to live the game. It's perfect because you can really do anything over and over and over again. The game has no real ending except for, of course, like the storyline, but the game never really ends, so you can just keep on going. And if you play a modded version like on the PC, oh my god, there's nothing. You can do anything. You can do anything you want. There's nothing stopping you, and that's the sad thing. I mean, I have it for PS3. The mods alone make me want to go buy it for the PC. I mean, PC gamers, you guys are lucky. Oh my god, it's perfect. Xbox, PS3, PC, Wii, you know, Skyrim on the Wii, that would actually be fucking, oh my god, that'd be sick. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see that. But whatever system you're playing it on, it's just a great game. There's no denying that. Number 23, Call of Duty 4. Oh wow, a Call of Duty game on a favorite video game list. I'm so surprised. Alright, yeah. Call of Duty 4 revolutionized the first-person shooter, yada yada yada. Alright, you've heard that all before. What did the game do to me personally? Well, remember the nuke mission? Yeah, gonna go right there. That's the main thing. When you're Sergeant Jackson, you are fighting a terrorist war, kind of like how we recently were in Afghanistan and everything. Good for them. I'm happy that that's pretty much over. And you get attacked in the nuke. You are part of that, and you are taken down. You survive the nuke for a split second, and you walk around dying. And that's powerful. That alone put this on this list. I don't care about the online. That was great. I don't care about the rest of the story mode. That moment alone, just watching someone like die like that, is so powerful that it had to be on this list. That will be in my mind forever. That moment is what makes a good game. How can you make someone just go, oh my god, that really just happened? And Call of Duty 4 did that multiple times, but that is a thing that stuck with me probably forever. I mean, wow. That's strong. That's really strong. Number 22, NFL Street. Now, I'm a big fan of football. I personally like the New York Giants. Good for them. I love that team. With how Madden has been recently, Madden 13 just being god-awful, and Madden 12 not being... It was kind of meh. It wasn't really good. What football game do I end up turning to most whenever I want to play something? NFL Street. 2004, the year of just great football games. I mean, Madden 04 was great. I mean, Michael Vick was just dirty in that game. You could just run with him all day. And NFL Street, its counterpart, did pretty well too. I mean, my god, jumping off the walls with QBs, one-handed catches, backwards throws, all that shit just was so much fun. Obviously had no realistic qualities, but the game just played so well. I turn to that game anytime I want to just have some fun and play football without sitting through Madden 13's horrible gameplay. I mean, I think EA made NFL Street too. Why can't they do that again? Why can't they put that same mechanic into another game? Come on, EA, you gotta step it up, man. I've said this to you before, I'll say it to you again. Please step it up. Make a good game. You know you can do it. NFL Street 3. Make it. On the PS3. Number 21, Spyro, Year of the Dragon. PlayStation 1. Now, when this game first came out, I was 4, maybe 5. I didn't play this game when it first came out. How did I discover this game? A couple years ago. Well, I always known about Spyro personally as like a gamer. I always knew, okay, little purple dragon, kind of cute. What makes this game good? Moneybags. Everyone hates moneybags. No one likes moneybags. That son of a bitch. He would always take your gems, always steal your stuff, always for just, oh, you need a little benefit? You need magic? You need fire? Oh, give me 500 gems and I'll help you. Like, fuck you, moneybags. No one liked you. What made this game great was just how long this game was. I mean, wow. Over 100 dragons to find to get 100%. Jesus Christ. A little 5-year-old me, yeah, I'm going to go find all the dragons. I can't even complete Legend of Zelda anymore, and I'm 16. Come on. This game was just so hard and so much fun. It's addictive. The game always changed. Always had a new little twist to it that just made this one of my favorite games of all time, and I wish that little dragon was in something recent that was good. I haven't really seen Spyro lately. Step it up, please. Make another Spyro game. I'll definitely buy that. I mean, wow. Please, do it. Number 20, Mass Effect 2. Now, I didn't play Mass Effect 1, I didn't play Mass Effect 3, but Mass Effect 2, wow. You like a game where you can make any choice and it actually dictates how you play the game and everything. That's Mass Effect 2. That's Mass Effect 1, that's Mass Effect 3. What made this game stand out to me? I just liked everything. I liked Shepard. Shepard was a very cool character. Jacob was one of my favorite characters of all time. I loved him. He was very cool. Miranda, you know, Captain, robot thing, whatever. Superhuman. Spoiler, a little for a 5-year-old game, whatever. The game was just fun. Space feel. It was a sci-fi kind of game, and for some reason, that just made me love it. I'm not really like a big science type of person usually, but when I just found this game, I non-stop played this game for a couple weeks, and it was just great. The world was innovative. All of it was just fun. I loved the characters. They're all memorable. The scientist, the cat, Joker. There you go, Joker, the little pilot guy. They were just fun characters. I just remember all of them. They all had attitudes. They were just fun people. And the game, wow, I really liked it. I should probably go buy Mass Effect 3, but I've heard from people that just kind of sucks because the ending. But maybe I'll just stick with Mass Effect 2. I had a very good game with that, and I can turn back to the game anytime I want. Number 19, Resident Evil 5. Now, I'm going to be honest, I really hate zombies. Zombies piss me off more than anything else in gaming I've ever seen. So why do I like Resident Evil 5? Well, I guess the main characters, Chris and Sheva, they make the game more fun. It's a dual player game, like co-op, whatever. You have a teammate. It makes you not feel alone. Like, at least Lost Odyssey and all those other games, you feel alone. At least in Resident Evil 5, you have an ally. You have a friend who will back you up. And making things that are scary, quote unquote, it makes you feel better because you actually have someone behind you, on your side. It's someone who actually will fight. And in other games, you're alone pretty much. Resident Evil 4, you had no one. Ashley, come on, what a joke. She couldn't fight. Leon was on his own there, and some people hate that you had another friend, you had someone help you, but I really like that because you felt better when you were going into a boss or another part of the game and you had an ally behind you fighting for you. The game was fun. I love the characters. Wesker is crazy. Oh my god, he's crazy. I love him. He's so out there, and just a lot of fun. Definitely a good game I could pick up, and I'm excited for Resident Evil 6. That's gonna be great. Number 18, Empire Earth on the PC. Now, Empire Earth is like Age of Empires, like every other game, real-time strategy you could think of. What makes this game different for me? The campaign mode. The campaign mode in those are just great. You have 4 different time periods, like prehistoric, like the Roman Empire, I believe, is one, World War II, and then the future. So you had 4 different time periods. One of them obviously doesn't exist yet, even though that'd be great. And you just play through that, through history. And it's just a lot of fun. I mean, I guess I learned some history from that. I guess that's why I kind of like history now. But the campaign mode in that game is just fun. It was very addictive. I can still go back to playing the classic one. Empire Earth 2 I don't really like as much, but Empire Earth 1 was just so much fun. And then when you're actually not playing the campaign mode, like the regular matches, those are great. Like every other real-time strategy game, Age of Empires included. I love that game too. That's not on the list, but that's a great game too. It just felt right playing that game. It was just so much fun. You could do whatever you want in those. Build an army, take over the world, and then campaign mode, do something historically accurate, sort of, unless you go advance to like the digital age and then go tear down your rivals with stones and then shoot them with a laser gun. Like, that's just fun. Come on, that's just great. You could do that. That's why I like Empire Earth. It's just fucking fun. Number 17, Perfect World International on the PC. This is a downloadable game that I'm sure many of my fans have not heard of, but I can assure you it's a lot of fun. It's one of those like Japanese-styled games. It's like World of Warcraft, except it's free, and oh my god, the game's just so much fun. You start off like, of course, like every other MMORPG, like level 1, whatever. You gotta build up your skills, get decide what class you are. It's just fun. You get a flying sword if you're like a human. Like a flying sword! What the fuck? That's great. You can get like pets. A gigantic like woolly man with like a fire tiger. Just a blue thing. I don't even know what that is. It's just fun. All these games just feel right. And Perfect World, I mean, it looks nice, it plays nice, and it's just addictive. You can spend hours on that game, and the atmosphere is great. The music is great. Everything about that game is great, and it was just a great game. It's a perfect game for a perfect person like me who wants to enjoy a perfect world. You see what I did there? I put the title in. Oh yeah, okay, I'll stop. Number 16, Final Fantasy 12. Now, if you guys have not checked out my channel, I do Let's Plays, I do Top 10s, I do stuff like this, and this is the current game I am Let's Playing as of this video. I don't really want to spoil too much about Final Fantasy 12. All I can say is it's one of my favorite games of all time. The story feels great. The characters are memorable. The atmosphere is just amazing. It kind of reminds me of Star Wars. I know that's a little bit of a stretch, but it reminds me of Star Wars. It's just a fun game that people overlooked a lot. It came out in 06. It was kind of late on the PS2's history, and it was just really overlooked. I know people like hate Final Fantasy games now. They don't really like the newer ones or even some of the older ones, except for like Final Fantasy 7 and stuff like that. But this game got really overlooked and should have been remembered more. I mean, if it came out earlier, I think it would have done better. But it's just one of those games that got overlooked a lot, and the characters are fun. The Aeons, or Espers as I'm going to call them, they're just great. The quickenings are fucking amazing. Bosch does a Kamehameha, a green and black one. Like, what the fuck? Who comes up with this stuff? It's just fun. Come on. A green and black Kamehameha. I mean, who does that? Who does not love that? It's fun. Number 15, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Now, when I started making this list, I cannot believe I missed this one. My friend had to remind me. I had my friend tell me out with this one. How did I forget Roller Coaster Tycoon? This game was a classic. It was amazing. I'm not talking about the newer shit. I hate the newer games. The first game, Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, was just amazing. You built your own amusement park. You built rides. You created everything. It was just an amazing game. It made you so happy. It was just so much fun to see other people having fun. Yeah, but the game was fun. You could build rides. It was so creative. It was just a fun experience, just building your own amusement parks. You're living out your dreams of owning an amusement park and just stuff like that. Or if you're a dick, just crash them into the river or whatever else you had to do. It was just, you could do whatever you wanted in this, and you just had fun. All these games you had fun with. You can do it. You can do whatever you need to and have fun. That's the main thing. The fun part of the game. And that's what this game has so much of. Oh my god. I love this game to death. I love all these games to death. And we're not even halfway done yet. Oh my god. Number 14, Mario Party 3. Now, this was one of the hardest decisions to make while doing this list. What Mario Party game would I put on? I only wanted to put one of them. I went with Mario Party 3. Oh my god. I can make another top 10 out of Mario Party minigames. I probably should do that. Top 10 Mario Party minigames. Everyone loves Mario Party. The minigames are so addictive. You can play them for hours. Playing against your 3 friends or a computer if you're lonely, Mario Party for 1, you could just do whatever. It was a fun game. You could be a total dick to your friends and just use boo on them and piss them off and get angry and then blame them when they turn on you, like how that happened to me a lot. God damn, I hate my friends. They do that all the time. The games are memorable. The characters, of course, are Nintendo classics. Yoshi, Mario, Peach, Luigi, Waluigi if he's in that one, DK, oh my, Toad, I think Toad's in there, yeah, but Wario, you can just name them off the top of your head if you need to, and then they add the newer ones later who suck, but that's not who I care about. I care about the original, like, 8, it was just a fun game, and they had addicting games, yeah, I know, they had addicting games, memorable games. It was just a fun game, that's it, it's a fun game. You can't go wrong with Mario Party. It is a party, and a game party, yeah. Inception of games. Number 13, Saints Row 2. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of number of games lately, but this game is just... I'm using the word fun a lot, and I'm sorry, I can't think of another word for fun. Excellent experience, I'm not even sure, but these games are just unbelievable. I mean, Saints Row 2, what can you say? Totally customizable, from your character to your clothing. Not really to your cribs, but to your cars, to everything. The game was just so customizable. Your radio, if you want to listen to any kind of music, you just buy it. The game is the definition of free roaming. Anything you wanted, you could do in that game. The cheat codes are just ridiculous. You could have a UFO. Like, are you kidding me? A UFO? Like, what the fuck? That's so much fun. Just killing cops with your homies and going online. Just... It was a great experience. There's nothing wrong with this game. It's a poor man's copy of Grand Theft Auto, but that's not a bad thing because Grand Theft Auto was so much fun. Saints Row is just right below it. You can't go wrong with either of those games. And it just blew my mind how like fun it was. Grand Theft Auto was like more grainy and realistic, and Saints Row was just more colorful and lively and just fun. Yeah, fun. Yeah, I know. And we're only halfway there. This is just part 1. Make sure to check out part 2 whenever I release that. You better get on that, Extraordinary Junior. Get on that shit. Get part 2 out there. You love these games. Get them out there. Let the fans know what you love. And that's it. I'll see you guys with part 2 and my Let's Plays and everything else I can do. I'll see you guys then.